Hello everyone watching the video, how are we? I do have some long form content that is in the stream coming soon on the channel. Make sure you're checking around for that. Thank you for the support on the channel as well. Welcome to the video. We're just doing a chill evening stream, discussing the midweek, discussing what's going on, and yeah, thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and tweet out that I'm live as well, because I do need to do that. Go to my channel, the live section. Tweet out that we're live. Excuse me, we're live. We are live. We are live on the It's Haber channel. What's up? My name's John Nellis. Connor, Matty, how you doing? What's up, guys? Welcome. Good to see you, boys. Oh man, Kerem Artikoglu, what a baller! What a freaking baller. A little update on how the game week is going at the moment. I mean, we are sat in second. We're not going to hold second. It's not even... I honestly, and I'm very pessimistic, I don't think we actually hold a reward. I don't think we actually get a reward in Super Rare this week. I know it might sound crazy. You know, I've got a decent score. I don't think it holds a reward. I was looking at all the teams that can beat me. This guy would literally just need Steve Clark to start, and he beats me, right? This guy would need a decisive from Bo or 50 points. I mean, to be fair, this guy would need like 40 points and he beats me. So that's very easily doable. Okay, this guy might not beat me. This guy might not beat me. But like, then we start getting into... This is the scary part, right? We start getting to big stacks. We have some big stacks, boys. We have some big stacks. So I actually don't think I hold a reward. This one's scary. This guy's got the Keto stack with Super Rare Carlos Heel as well, and the unique goalkeeper. Like, I actually, yeah, I'm genuinely not confident of even getting a reward. And then we get to the Twente and the Club Brugge stacks. Dude, there's so many big boy teams here, potentially. I'll be shocked. We have Nep over here as well. Nep's had a decent start, to be fair. Not bad. 100 points is always nice. Don't know why I didn't captain him, though. What's up, Josh? Blue Tomatoes, how you doing, mate? But yeah, I mean, like, if we do get a reward, I'll be really happy. It'll be a great start for the Galatasaray boys to get a first game week reward. That would be awesome. Really disappointed with Angelino. It's gutting as well, because imagine had I got Bardachki and we're sat on, like, I don't know what it'd be, like an extra 60 points in this. We'd probably be looking at, like, podium if I had Bardachki, which is very, very unfortunate. Pansil also, big chance created. The thing that's annoyed me the most about this Bardachki is that the guy selling his Super Rare was already a bit of a prick. And that was before he dropped another 100 on his first game back. Angelino was woeful. Absolutely woeful. I think they've misscored him a little bit, though. So apparently 7 duels lost and lost the ball 20 times with 10 misplaced passes. It's probably accurate, to be fair. I would have said 50 points would have been fair. Did I watch the game? I did, yeah. He was atrocious. Me and PSG fans were in a call watching the game. And the annoying thing is that I've got the midfielder version of Actacoglu, which means that he had minus 9.5 in possession. I actually, again, I didn't see where he lost 8 duels on the pitch, but fair enough. So yeah, I apparently committed 4 fouls. Again, did not see that myself, but fair enough. Pansil had a really good game. 8.3 in possession, 11 in attack. He would have tackled, but obviously doesn't really count unless you get a second tackle there. Mackenzie had a banging game. 49 points in possession, 3 points attack, minus 2 points in defense because he conceded twice, but what can you do? And ended up getting the double-double. He played really, really well. And Tolu played well as well. I'm really... What's really unfortunate here is that Brian Haynen got injured in the 6th minute, or the 8th minute, sorry. Because if you look at this, my all-star rare lineup started amazingly. 100 from the captain, 75 from the forward, and then Haynen unfortunately gets stretched off, which could be a season-ending injury. I believe his price has already tanked a little bit because of it. Someone selling for as cheap as £86, £101 here. I feel bad for this guy. I bought him on auction for 127 because he's never selling for that for the rest of the year. It's likely he's probably out for the season, which sucks. Federa with the 51 points off the bench, which is very impressive. I hope for you he won't be Sriracha 2.0. I think Angelino will be better than that in future games. I think, like, I don't think Galatasaray in general played very well. They had supposedly 68% possession, but if I'm being honest with you, I don't think they played that well. I think, I would say the best way, Genk said it wasn't a fracture. Oh, thank God for that. So the best way, in my opinion, that you can gather whether or not a team actually dominated the game is by their centre-back scores. And what I mean by that is, Angelina took one free kick, yeah. What I mean by that, right, is Bardachki, for example, 10 duels won, 2 interceptions, and 2 won tackles, right? Bardachki played incredibly. He was unbelievable in that game, right? It's not that dominant if your centre-back has to make tackles, interceptions, and constantly win duels, right? You're not that dominant. That, like, 2 big chances missed from their striker. A good game from Muslera, despite, unfortunately, the error led to shot, which is really annoying. But he did have a decent game other than that. 15 AA would have been on a really nice, like, 75 plus points if he didn't get that error leading to shot. I just don't think they were as dominant as it seems. 68% possession, 20 shots but 4 on target. I don't think they played that well. I think that they'll play better with other players in. I think when Icardi comes back, I think they'll play a lot better. I think they're missing a player like Torreira. I'm hoping Demerbe will be nice in that. Thoughts on Mertens' goal? It was a good strike. It was a very good strike. I thought the keeper could have saved it, though. If you look at it from the back angle, like, the keeper really, I think, does quite poorly with it. It's 3 or 4 months. It's still rough, isn't it? He might have wanted collection bonus. Maybe. I doubt he'd have paid that much for the card post-injury, though. So, yeah, you know, I'm really happy with the Genk boys. I called this as well. I did tell people. I'm gutted that no one really listened to me when I bought this Munoz card. I said, guys, Munoz is going to bang it. I tried to tell people how amazing Genk's fixtures are at the start of the season. I said, guys, they have great fixtures for the start of the season. And nobody listened to me. When I told you all that they'd smash RWDM, nobody listened to me. When I said that they'd smash... well, to be fair, they didn't smash Serbia. I was wrong on that one. But I said that Munoz would smash. And my Genk boys have been killing it first 2 games of the season. So, yeah. Is there a percentage fee with buying cards? Now, there has been for a while. I think Pansil will be rested on the weekend. I'll be honest with you. I think it's possible. The only reason why I think it's possible is because Bonsu Bar didn't look bad when he came on. The only thing I will say is that I don't think there's that much of a worry with the right side of Genk being rested. The reason, too bad you won't get any more midweeks from him. Genk is still in midweeks. Genk just fall down to Europa League now. Europa League. And then if they lose that, I believe they will fall down to Conference League. So don't worry. Genk still have midweeks. Don't worry about that. Anyway, sorry. Back to what I was saying. I don't know if we will get... Like, I don't think Pansil will be rested. I actually don't. So, looking at Genk's sort of team, right? Mackenzie, Cuesta, Munoz, Pansil, like, these are players that just don't get... Like, they played a full 90 and then played practically a full 90 right after. I think that they'll start. The fact that they've got a home game this week, I think is big, right? Home game against relegation fodder UPenn. What I would... I am not a Genk expert, but I think that Genk will probably start a strong lineup. I think that rotation spots will be... I think the midfield will look a little bit oof, you know, because Haynen obviously won't play. Probably be Galaza and Horovsky. It might be Galaza and somebody else. And then, like, I don't think Tolly will start up top. I think Saw might start up top. But I think we'll probably see either Federa or Tressa. That's a 50-50 for me. And I think Pansil will start as well. They just don't have really anyone this right-hand side. Sell off your Munoz because that price is going to be stupid after 2 straight 100s. I have a full Genk stack, so I'm obviously not going to sell it. But, like, his price is stupid. His price is high. But the thing is that his price is high, but it's also not that high. He did the same thing last year. I mean, it's like some players are really predictable. Did the same thing last year when it was like 600, 700 pounds. Like, when I say players are predictable, players are predictable. Look at this. I mean, he didn't get back-to-back 100s, but he hit those, like, this period of games right here was crazy at the start of last season as well. Have I seen Champioro next week? Only 1 game listed. What happens then? Good question. Is it? Well, they clearly don't have enough games in Champion Europe to run a Champion Europe competition, so they won't be running one. What do you think with Rossi going to Crew now? Looks really good on paper. I mean, it's kind of just it feels like it's a kind of straight swap, right? Because I think Zalarian was incredible, right? And so they've just swapped out one incredible player for another, I feel like. You know? I don't know. It's open for next midweek. How do you know? Is there a way to see into next midweek? Is it down here? Is this it? Game. Oh, yeah. That's really weird. I didn't know they did this. Interesting. Their prize pool in Champion Europe Rare, it's not even a star for first place. I mean, is it literally one game? If it stays at one game next week, and you have a full Marseille stack, I mean, yeah, you could probably play it here, but like, I don't know. What is the best thing to do with a €20 budget? Just semi-pro? I'd probably say so, yeah. I think it's hard to do much else with a €20 budget, to be honest. I think it's very hard. I think semi-pro is the best return of investment area you can get as well. I'd probably play 2 semi-pros with 20 euros. Maybe a push 3. Like, if I was doing semi-pro, what I like to do is I go for goalkeepers or defenders. I would go for a Premier League semi-pro, because I think Premier League semi-pro is actually quite easy. I found it quite easy last year. And I would look for a limited that's like, maybe like a fiver or something like that, you know, like someone that's super duper cheap, that can put up those decent scores. Let's have a look at some of these players real quick, see what you have. Honestly, like, I wouldn't be against a gamble on, so if he was to start, that is, for like £4. I know obviously his scores in Championship have been really good, but like, I think Burnley play some decent football. I don't think they're going to struggle that much in the Premier League. They just have tough opening fixtures. Like, they have Man City at home, and then they have Spurs, and then they have Man United. But, like, in between it, they've got Villa at home. I actually see Burnley winning that. Forest away, I see Burnley winning that as well. Could be an interesting one. What else do you have? I mean, Adelaide Decore is a card. I looked at this guy at super rare level. Not other than the fact that he just gets these odd peaks every now and then in good matchups. But he could be a decent one for a couple of quid. Realistically, with semi-pro, my strategy is always to prioritize, like, just get someone that gets good AA, realistically. Someone that you can rely on to get decent AA. And then, like, you know, someone like a 50 average, right? And then you just go grab, like, good players around him, you know? And you swap those every week. Like, Lamina's probably a decent one. Decent AA. When he scores, gets a nice 70 dark green. Man, can Vito Van Croy move, by the way? Like, he's pissing me off now. I bet all the Van Croy tweets are about me. I feel like they have gone backwards with some of their signings. Seems very Burnley of old. Really? I crashed into a car at the lights today. Right? A short guy got out of the car and said I'm not happy. I couldn't help but be like, well, which one are you? I can't be asked. Lemina will be huge with Neves leaving. Got a referral, but don't know what to do with him. Max Weeb. I wouldn't know, bro. I literally don't know. That is a 7 doors joke, yeah. Do I buy like 2 strong players or like 6? I'd probably buy 2, maybe 3 at a push. Like, if you've got 20 euros, there's about, what, 7 euros per player? Like, and certain leagues are cheaper than others, for example. So, like, I know Bundesliga is quite nice, actually, for semi-pro. If you were to go like I'd say defender is probably your best bang for your buck. Then you can partner your defender with another defender and a goalkeeper. I would say either. What I like to do when it comes to semi-pro is I like to get a partnership of either 2 forwards slash midfielder and a forward, or a defender and goalkeeper. And then wherever you get your partnership in, you swap out the others, if that makes sense. So let's say you've got, I don't know, Nick Pope and Trippier, right? And you go and get yourself a limited Shah. Then you're swapping out your midfielder or forward every week, depending on matchups as well. And then obviously there'll be a lot of game weeks where you don't win shit because your defender and goalkeeper concede. But there'll be game weeks where they smash and you've done really, really well. Looking at some of the limiteds in the Bundesliga, I think like there is definitely potential here for some decent cards. I don't mind Jonathan Tah. I think Leverkusen will be decent this year. To be honest, providing they don't get another right back, I don't think Mazraoui is an awful limited either. Like, unless he's got injured again and I've missed it. Like, I feel like Mazraoui, if he gets that right back at Bayern spot, he'll be insane. If they sign Harry Kane as well, he'll be ridiculous, in my opinion. I like, unless I've missed an injury or a transfer or something, maybe I've missed something, like, I don't know. But if he gets that starting right back spot, and especially if they sign Harry Kane, he'll be insane. Stanisic, well, Pavard as well, right? And apparently they could sign Kyle Walker. A common goalkeeper defender and limited defender from the same team is really OP. I agree. I, last year, did pretty well off the Ligue 1 semi-pro. And I ran Abdel Hamid with their goalkeeper and another defender. I forget who it was. If Pavard stays, I can't see him getting a starting spot. Pavard, I think, is more centre-back than right-back depth these days. But I do agree. Like, it would be tough for him to break in. What else you got down here? Any, like, cheap gems here? I mean, to be honest, the Inter Miami lineup's out. Should you have a look? What the fuck, guys? Messi's not starting. Guys, Messi's not starting. Messi's not starting for Inter Miami. Psych! Who did I get? Who did I get? Who did I get? I got one of yous. Get baited. Get baited, losers. I got someone there. Of course he starts. He's the fucking main attraction. Jordi Alba on the bench, so I can't wait to see Jordi Alba come off the bench. Robert Taylor, who is shot up in price like crazy. I don't think he's worth this much, I'll be honest with you. I know he got 100. Like, the thing is, though, is like, I don't think he is worth this much, but at the same time, like, if he gets another 100 tonight, like, this is the thing with this kind of player. Like, the complete and utter gamble is that if he gets another 100 tonight, he goes from a £77 player to like £180 like that, right? And it also solidifies that maybe he is worth it. Was it already announced, Zico Fairs? I was too tired to get baited. Like, didn't Miami sign a new guy who should take Taylor's place, or am I missing something? I don't know. I have no idea. If he does hit another 100 this week, though, damn. I actually said to a few people on a Discord, I said, like, the best buy you could make at the moment would be into... Like, I said this weeks ago, right? Not now. Not anymore. But I said weeks ago, the best buys you could make would be... Inter Miami players that are going to play around Messi, because their scores are going to be so much better. Hey, again, this guy's not bad at all. Like, if you're looking for a cheap limited for Bundesliga semi-pro, £1.59, as long as he's a starter, I don't know if he is or not. What's that site called? It's like League Insider. Let's have a look what Bochum's starting 11 is going to be. Ordetz is apparently going to start, right? Like, if you were to run Ordetz and say Masovic, is Masovic going to start? Masovic starts. If you were to buy Ordetz Limited for like £1.59, and then Masovic is common and Riemann's common, or whoever's their goalkeeper, right? Like, that, in my opinion, like, most game weeks will not hit. But every now and then, it'll bang. And I don't know if it'll be just enough or not. Let me see if Tiquinho Suarez got subbed on. Yes! They subbed on Tiquinho Suarez. Let's fucking go, baby. All right, I'm going to watch this game now. I'll stay on the line, guys. Don't worry. I'll stay on the stream. I'm going to put this on my other monitor and watch it. Come on, man. Oh. I'm excited because this lineup, providing everyone plays, has potential. If Tiquinho scores a goal, which is definitely possible, they're smashing this team. Like, they are absolutely banging this team right now. Like, they have like 75% possession. Like, they are just destroying them. It's very possible that Tiquinho gets a goal or two here. And if that does happen... sorry. If that does happen, this lineup has potential. Because, like, realistically... there isn't many goalkeeper-defender duos that are going to score a whole lot better than these that people will have. The common ones, I don't think, are in harder matchups. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But, good in. Whew! Hector Herrera 100 incoming, hopefully. Houston should be favourites. I think they are. I think Houston are favourites. They're technically at home, even though they're not at home. It's really weird. It's confusing. Bochum just bought a new defender. Masovic could be on a move to Russia. Fair enough. Who did I have? Ordets. Ordets, I think, is a decent idea. This guy, like... so what I'm probably going to do, and it's going to be a video I work on over the next couple of months, is I'm going to effectively spend... I'm going to spend, like, £25, right? I'm going to spend, like, £25 and pick up 5 limiteds in semi-pro and just show people... how I play semi-pro and how the way I think semi-pro should be played, if that makes sense. Someone asked me if Adu could be decent. I actually like this guy. I like him because he gets 20 to 30 AA without a clean sheet, you know. And then like every now and then when they keep the clean sheet, a lot of the time he's in that 60-point range, and that's what I like about this card. I think he's decent. So can you suggest some good on it? I mean, I like Adu. I would say prioritize defenders more than anything else. And the reason why is a mid-60 score really enough for semi-pro? Yeah. Yeah, literally. I mean, I'll show you if you want. I'll show you some. It's enough for semi-pro because they get a 50% bonus if you have the right commons. It's all about the commons you have around them, though. Like, you can't get a mid-60 and then your commons, like, die as well. You know what I mean? All right, let me have a look at like MLS semi-pro. I came 136th in game week 385, right? So game week 385. We'll have a look what my semi-pro was. This right here. I mean, we got a 70 pointer, gets 100 points after it, and it was literally because Cucho scored, Mukhtar assisted, and we got a Berkey decent score as well. Hang on, Botafogo are attacking right now. Tiquinho's in the box. He's on the last man. Referee, we'll have that foul. Tiquinho should take it. Let me find another award. Let me find one in Europe real quick. So, La Liga Semi-Pro. 108th place, 404 points in game week 375. Let's have a look. And again, this one, I mean, a 72 pointer, but like 350 points, isn't that hard? That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. We came 108th here without a clean sheet from Courtois. I think the commons you pick are more important than the limited you pick here. If we got a clean sheet here, we would have finished top like 10, I think. If we'd got the clean sheet. Oh, is Tiquinho Suarez actually going to take this free kick? I was joking, but that'd be funny. Let's have a look at another one that we won in Europe. This one, Luca Dean, 333 points back in game week 343. Luca Dean, game week 343. And this was with when I had Matoma. Matoma's a good one, to be fair. He wasn't exactly cheap. But, like, it's crazy. Oh. If your limited gets, like, 50 points, is it good enough to win? Probably not the whole thing, but it's probably good enough to get a reward if your other comments bang. Like, you're asking me questions that don't exactly make sense right now. Because... like, it's not one... we're not playing SO1 with one limited card, are we? We're playing with 5, right? It doesn't matter if you're... like, if your limited gets 100 points, it doesn't matter if your defender, midfielder, and attacker both get 20. You know what I mean? Don't forget scores will be much higher to win now rather than back then. No, they won't. Realistically, like, I don't see why points would be much different. This was a painful lineup. I remember this one. I remember this one because, like, had Kimmich not got the red card, we'd have finished with a star. Like... I remember this game week, actually, because this was game week where, like, a lot of the big boy smashes just didn't smash. Like, Man City, I think, didn't smash, and, like, Newcastle didn't keep the clean sheet. Man United barely scraped a 2-1. Like, there was no, like, huge weeks in this one. I remember it. Should we find another one? There's no like necessary backing to say that it'll be harder or easier to win rewards now, you know. Game week 367. Now, some of my Premier League ones are a little bit cheating because I had a limited Bruno that I got given. Yeah, so this one doesn't exactly count because limited Bruno, you're not going and buying a £160 card for semi-pro, right? Do you think it's a waste buying players like Danilo for semi-pro or a good tactic to be in top 200 every week? I think semi-pro is like... I think semi-pro is a really good strategy if you don't have a huge budget and, like... You know, because, like, there's a lot of... that guy's a bad example. There's a lot of cards you can get between the £1 to £5 mark that are good enough for semi-pro, but probably not good enough elsewhere, right? And it's like, so for me, I think in semi-pro there are some cards that I think are decent, and 50 averages aren't horrendous. The reason why I look at 50 average cards is because one decisive takes them into a dark green score, if that makes sense. Like, if a guy averages 55 points, if he scores a goal and he's on 55 points, he's at 80 points. And anyone can get a goal or an assist at any time, ever. You know what I mean? So look at this guy, Zimmerman. Nah, he's Darmstadt, though. Doesn't really count. They've just been promoted. They're going to get smashed most games. Looks like Gua, whatever the name is, keeper is getting subbed off. Yeah, do you think it's a good tactic buying players like Danilo? I don't think spending that much on a limited for it is that ideal, because realistically, Danilo, right, whilst he gets you big scores, £47 for limited, it's going to take you a long time to recoup that investment on just this card, right? Like, it's going to take you a long time. Let's say the average amount that you win, let's say if you get top 200 every week, you're winning between £1 and £9 a week. I think is pretty fair. Like, what? That's bare minimum 7 game weeks, 8 game weeks, 9 game weeks, maybe even longer than that, depending on how much it is that you win. I'm basing it on like maybe a £5 or £6 card. Question is today: are Botafogo playing with Tiquinho Suarez at CDM, or is he playing at striker today? Did I watch Galatasaray game? I did, yeah. It was alright. I don't think they were that dominant. The stats make it seem really dominant. I don't think they were that dominant. I think they're a little bit all over the place. I mean, my limited Joao Paulo. Do I still have my limited Joao Paulo? I do. Oh shit, is that going to ask me to log into my fucking thing? Get that off real quick. My limited Joao Paulo, I bought for £14.49. And so far, he's won me back like 0.013 ETH. I don't know what that is. But like, I sold Negri for like £11. Brodico, Arujo, and Carujo were like a joint £9. I made profit on this card pretty easily. That's why I target the £5 to £10 cards. 5 out of 34 game weeks, it seems reasonable, especially with those scores. But I think, like, for me, the semi-pro division, like, I don't know if there's that much point targeting it. If you, unless like a £5 win will mean something to you, you know. Like, if your gallery, like, realistically, if you're looking for £5 cards every week, just play Capsule 40 Limited. I'm struggling to withstand bidding on that Carlos Hill Super Rare. I'm struggling to withstand bidding on it. I didn't even know there was a Carlos Hill Super Rare on auction. I know there's a Son on auction right now, isn't there? Bobby Wood. Was that Tiquinho Suarez? No, it wasn't. I guess I'll go like highest price. Yeah. I wonder what this card goes for. I would say like 4 ETH, 3 ETH maybe. 4 ETH is kind of a lot, isn't it? I don't even think he goes for 4 ETH. It's funny to me that Zaladian's a tier 4 super reward now, which is crazy. What was the last one sold for? Last one sold for 2.6. Yeah, maybe he's like, maybe he sells like 2.5. Why there's so many bundles from Serie A on the market? Brother, I don't work for Serie A. I have no idea. You're asking me questions that I haven't got a fucking clue. MLS stopped playing until 21. To the 21st of August. Unless they progress in Leagues Cup. To be fair, all I've done at the minute is build up a small like $100 to $120 limited gallery. To be in Cap 240 and Challenger Europe. One other. Fairs. Well, how's Taquinho doing? 27 points? God, get a goal, my goat, please. They are smashing this team, by the way. Look at that. To do with licensing. Hello, Ollie. How you doing, man? So, yeah, we've done all right so far in this game week. Like, realistically, we've started off pretty decently in this game week. I would be very, very happy to come out with this game week with a super rare reward. I'd be buzzing. I don't know if we do or not, but I'd be absolutely buzzing if we do come out with a super rare reward. That'd be great. Yeah, we'll see. Depends how the Twente game goes. But realistically, I also want Twente to smash because, like, looking at this lineup as well, this lineup's got mad potential if Twente do really well. Like, if Twente keep a clean sheet and Smell, like, got an assist, for example, like, this lineup could absolutely kill it, you know? I need to stick notifications on. I keep missing the start of the streams. Wait until EAFC money to go up a bit more. All the teams look like next game is on 21. I don't know what you said. Raul, I have no idea what you're talking about. Next MLS League game is 21st. Yes, that is right. Warno, if you've asked for something for free, I'm blocking you and then blocking you from the chat as well. Oh, you're giving me something for free. I appreciate it, but I don't want anything. Thank you very much for the offer. I appreciate it, but you keep it. If you fucking offered me something for free again, I swear to God. Do you know why? It's just a break. They're just on a break right now. It's currently Leagues Cup, though. So there's games still going on because of the Leagues Cup. For like Carlos Hill, for example, they have a game in 394. If they win, they go to 395 and play a game in 395. And then if they win again, 396. But MLS has a small break around this time anyway. It wasn't the same last year because of the World Cup made fixtures a bit more congested. But yeah, they have a small break at the moment, right? Taquinho Suarez on the ball. He just lost it. Brilliant. Not great. Oh, he's took somebody on. Go on, put that ball in. Decent cross. Ah. Oh, it's a good save. Could really do a Taquinho decisive or two. You sent me an offer for the... we're not doing this, are we? What the fuck is this? Who the fuck is Breck Shea? What the fuck? He looks like the guy from Cobra Kai. Fripp, who is this guy? You're on min 58? I'm on min 58 as well. How dare you disrespect Breck Shea? He looks like the guy from Cobra Kai. He looks like William Zabka. Long-haired William Zabka. He does though. He looks like William Zabka. That's hilarious. I've no idea who Breck Shea is. I appreciate the offer. 30 years old can't be true. Nah, he was 30 back in like when these guys were minted. He's probably like 40 now. 33. What the fuck? Look at him. Oh, he played a game once. One time. He once played a game. So there's that. Come on, Taquinho Suarez. My boy. He's doing well. He's on 29 points, boys. His Instagram's got the real vibes. Really? Oh, man. That's funny. What are we saying for... let's look into the future and see what 395... No, 396? Do I have anything? Oh, I do have a line of 396. Apparently. I'm guessing this will change depending on if teams go through in League's Cup. But Newell's at home against Corinthians I don't think is a bad matchup. They weren't terrible away. I doubt Mansilla starts though after giving away the penalty. Ref, you got to give a foul there, buddy. Naked photos with his pregnant wife. Both couldn't... Really? Christ. Second place, not bad. It ain't going to hold. It won't hold in second place, trust me. Here we go. Here we go. That's annoying. Yeah, it won't hold second place. It's not a chance. I mean, it's projected like 16th. What are we projected? Yeah, 16th. There's only 20 rewards. I actually don't think we get a reward. I'd be buzzing. I'd be buzzing to get a super rare reward this week. I actually don't think we will. It sucks because Karem's forward card scored amazingly, but his midfielder card just didn't. But all the super rares are his mid and not his forward. I don't think you can get his forward card as a super rare. You can't, I don't think. Damn, someone got a great deal. Nanzo sold him for that? What the fuck? I think you will, but maybe a tier 5. Yeah, I mean, tier 5 supers aren't the worst thing in the world. The reason why tier 5 supers are okay is because, like, some of them are actually not bad for cap modes. Like the old tier 5 superhero there is okay for cap modes. Like, a lot of them just don't start, realistically. Oh, hang on. Tiquinho. Oh, he miscontrolled it. Oh, my God. Just an old man. Like, Saul is not awful if he gets a loan out somewhere again. I reckon Christie would be alright. Maybe. Mole would probably be okay. Like, for cap 240, for example. But none of these are, like, smashes, right? None of these are guys who are going to play an all-star super rare. You know what I mean? Good night, Zico. Have a go on, man. Karem got injured? No? No. Unless it says he came off injured, which, like, he didn't get injured in the game. Did it say he came off injured? He came off on like the 89th minute. But like no, he's fine. Yeah, no, doesn't even say. Do I think Inter Miami wins? Yeah. Yeah, I think they will. I think they will. Oh man, this one's so annoying because he got the BCC as well. I can't believe like Tolu would have scored it as well. It would have been perfect. I've got the Botafogo game on over monitor as well. You have Messi as caption on amateur? Really? City team updated on Play Sharper? City team? Like Man City? City team? Or Orlando City? Man City team updated on Play Sharper. When did Man City play? Tiquinho! Oh! No way! Oh, has he not scored that? Surely that's a BCC. Surely that's a big chance created. He wins a duel here. Heads it down. To be fair, he didn't even head it down. I don't think he even gets a BCC for that. I mean, maybe they'll give it him and then ignore it, you know? What game week would Man City's... What, here? I can't lie. This is stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who the Play Sharper quote unquote experts are doing that. Experts are doing this, but this is ridiculous, man. How can you predict a lineup 3 weeks in advance, 2 weeks in advance? This is silly. They're like, oh, Botafogo scored. This is promising from a corner. Maybe Tiquinho Suarez goal. Assisted by De Placido. That definitely wasn't, though. Botafogo have apparently scored. I wouldn't know who scored. Oh, Hugo. Hugo has scored. Who the fuck is Hugo? Ah, it's the left back. So my guess is Tiquinho Suarez had nothing to do with it. We're about to watch the corner. in which he scored, though. Oh my god, what a goal. Fucking hell. Okay, fair enough. What a goal that is. He banged it from the edge of the box. Took a touch on his chest and banged it. I can't believe they didn't give Tequila Suarez the assist points for that, though. Oh, they did. Wait, no, they didn't. Are you kidding me? They put that down as a fucking... Really? They think that was a shot? Are they Oh, mate, Opta are the dumbest company in the world. Taquinho headed it down to his teammate. And they think that it was a shot from Taquinho, a blocked shot. No, it wasn't. He headed it down for his teammate to then have a shot. What? It was an assist attempt. Oh, man. Opta pissed me off. That's a nice team. You guys see that Trubin is linked to Benfica? That could be interesting. Do I still have 20 players? Yeah. I've got Unistal and Smell playing this week. Nothing's really changed with this price. Could be interesting if he goes to Benfica. What is Odyssey's price saying? It's very stable at 600. That's really interesting to me. It's very stable at 600. He played 88 minutes. Did he go off injured? They subbed him off? That's so weird. Excuse me. Oh god, that's disgusting. But yeah, I do still have 20 players. Mate, 397 is going to be really hectic, I think. Hoping for a good game for 20 to save my game week? Yeah, but not too good. I hope that the 20 stacks don't eat. But I also kind of hope that mine does well, you know? Hey, thank you, Jen. Appreciate it. Or Jan, sorry. Appreciate it, man. At the moment, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell happens to Vito Van Croy. I can't believe he's not transferred anywhere yet. I think I want to, looking at this week particularly. Wait, why do people think that he doesn't start? Who do they expect to start instead? Do people think Owono is going to start? That's so weird. Whatever. I hope he joins Ajax. It just isn't any rumours for that, though. I'm intrigued by this because... Oh. I can't be arsed. What is fripp? Can I even open this on stream? I'm going to open it. Oh my god. Don't know Breck Shea was a small highlight reel. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What the hell? Kadri looks like he's going to Ajax. I haven't seen him, no. Oh, shit. That came out of nowhere. That came out of literally nowhere. Gonçalo Ramos is going to PSG. Jesus. It's actually cheaper than I thought. My mouse is changed the speed. It's really annoying me. Do I know Noah Lang? I do know Noah Lang. Average Florida man, 80 mil, 60. Wasn't it? Oh, it is 80. You're right. I thought I said 60. $80 mil, are they drunk? Well, I mean, the thing is that when you need a striker and there's not many on the market, you got to pay what clubs want, you know? How is Taquinho looking? 31 points. Come on, Bota. Oh my god, good skill. No, why are you shooting that? What is wrong with these idiot players? Why are you shooting there, man? What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off notifications so it doesn't get ruined for me. Has to be started for that price. You just can't put on the bench. Oh, no, he won't be. They're getting rid of Mbappe. His sub is better than him. Moose is great. Is he? I've never really rated Gonzalo Ramos. But, like, you know, he's wanted by many clubs, so what the fuck do I know? I think he'll start. Mbappe's gone, man. And if Mbappe doesn't go, that I truly believe they actually will. I think if Mbappe doesn't go, they actually will. They actually will bench him. I have a Twente stack. I hope they slap Hammarby 2-0 today. They attacked Twente fans in Stockholm. That sucks. I'm off the bed. I've got to go training at 5:30. That sucks. Thank you, Lala. I'll catch you later, man. I'm about to degen into the Gonzalo Ramos forward rare for 0.36. Again, it's another one where I don't think he does... I don't think that his scores improve at all at PSG. I literally do not think his scores improve. I think he is going to an identical level. I think Benfica in the Liga Portugal is pretty much identical in terms of a spot to PSG in the Liga, right? I don't think it's much different. So I personally wouldn't buy... Oh, go on, Taquinho. That's not offside, you dumb prick. Sorry. Challenger champ, though. I suppose, but, like, I don't see the point in a premium on a champion card anymore. Because realistically, like, unless they do something to make champion Europe rewards better, like, it's like the same shit, really. You just cards you want to play an all-star anyway. I don't know. But yeah, for me, I don't think it changes much. I'll tell you what it will do, though. Here's the one player that I think is being slept on. I haven't checked his price in a while. But I think is being slept on. Totally slept on. Is Neymar. Unless I've missed a concrete rumour to Saudi, which I don't think I have. Neymar is the one that's being slept on the most. Neymar is going to benefit the most from these transfers. Like, Mbappe leaving and signing a target man, sort of like proper number 9, like Gonzalo Ramos, and having like Ousmane Dembele there and whatnot. Like, Neymar is going to be the best forward in Champion Europe. In fact, Neymar probably will be the best forward in the game next year. I actually don't have a Champ Euro nor Challenger Euro team, so it doesn't really matter. Fair enough. Yeah, I truly believe Neymar will be the best forward. He'll get a ridiculous amount of assists to Gonzalo Ramos, right? He'll get a stupid amount of assists to players like Gonzalo Ramos, and also he'll be back on penalties as well. And Dembele will win a shit ton of penalties. Kane, if he joins Bayern, Kane, I don't think will get close to the AA that Neymar will get, though. Neymar will get ridiculous AA. Kane, if he averages 3 decisives a game, sure. Neymar can get the same AA with 1 decisive that Kane gets in 3. Griezmann's close. We'll see. Atletico really haven't strengthened that much, though. Like, you know, like, Griezmann's great, but there are a bunch of games where Griezmann blanks every now and then. The worst ones are when Griezmann blanks for France, because it's like, it's always like 3 BCMs if he blanks for France. PSG have got so many players, it's Death Valley. It might sound stupid, but looking at Neymar, he seems in retirement mode at 31. He doesn't look like when he was at Barca. I don't know when was the last time you watched Neymar, but Neymar was the hardest working PSG player last year. I feel like that's just one of those nothing statements, and you haven't actually watched Neymar. It's just like, you know. I assure you, Neymar, out of that front 3 last year, was the highest working one. He was the only one that ever tracked back. It was crazy. I always found it weird, because it was like, how is Neymar the one tracking back? Neymar could pop up at New York City after PSG as well, similar to Messi. That'd be insane. Until the World Cup, he was amazing. Complete change in attitude. He, like, last season was ridiculous until he got injured. The good news is, and the reason why I'm really, really excited about Neymar is because before his latest injury, I'm just going to see how Taquinho's doing. Before his latest injury, he had what's called ankle instability. And having torn all the ligaments in my ankle this year and broke a bone in my leg, I know exactly what he was going through. I used to always have questions about his injuries, right? Oh, Neymar, another injury. This is like, you know what I mean? I used to always have questions about it until I did it myself and I realized. So essentially, and this is what I've learned from my physio who used to work at top sports clubs, essentially what these top football teams do, and this is every football team, by the way. This is not like, we're not talking about League 2 in the UK, like fucking, I don't know, Wycombe Wanderers or whatever. We're talking about like your PSGs, your Bayern Munichs, your Man Cities, right? These physios don't always take care of players the best way. What they do is they get the players back to being able to play as quickly as possible. Because someone like Neymar on 600 grand a week, where he's on at PSG, right? If he's out for 4 weeks, it costs PSG millions, right? And I guess PSG don't really care about the money, but it is different for other clubs, right? So what these physios do is they give them the care they need to get them back to playing, rather than giving them the optimal care. So Neymar, after tearing his ankle ligaments and spraining his ankle years ago, right, has had the same recurring injury because what he had is something called ankle instability. And what that is essentially where your ankle ligaments are so prone and susceptible to restraining and re-tearing because you came back too quickly and re-injured the same spot. So what he had was he had a surgery that corrects ankle instability and it strengthens the ankle ligaments. So unless we get insanely unlucky and Neymar gets his leg broken day one, I truly believe Neymar won't have the same recurring ankle injury that he's had for the last 3 years. I'm hoping anyway, because he's had the surgery, which obviously he had missed loads of last season, the last 3 months of last season and all summer, right? So I'm hoping when he's back, he'll be back to 100% fitness and that ankle won't be a recurring injury again. That's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. We'll have to see, but that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Oh, did Taquinho Suarez just miss something? I wasn't looking. Was it a BCM? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, at least it's not a BCM. That's not a BCM. But it's still annoying. It's still very annoying. Sounds very promising. According to multiple sources out of Spain and Portugal, Barca is close to reaching an agreement with Man City for a loan with an option to buy for Joao Cancelo. I don't like him at Barca. I do not like this card at Barca. I thought Bayern was a really good spot. I think Man City's a great spot. I don't like this card at Barca. I really don't. Why would Barca need him? I don't know. I don't like this card at Barca. I don't think he would get the same freedom and ability to move forward at Barcelona. Like, my big concern with Barca is when I've watched them play, like, what you'd need from Joao Cancelo to do really well is basically to have this entire area of the pitch and the final third to just roam and do whatever he wants. I don't think he gets that at Barca. It's kind of worrying. Like, I'd be kind of worried if I had that card and he went to Barca. I feel like Bayern and Man City are the perfect spots because he racks up that AA as well. I don't know about Barca. So I actually just started my Sorare journey like 2 weeks ago and I'm still getting used to it. I started collecting Barca's collection. Good idea or a bad idea? Cancelo's a good fit for Barca, trust me. I know SO5. From the last nearly 2 years, I know SO5, bro. From a footballing standpoint, I think Cancelo will be a good fit for Barca. From an SO5 standpoint, I don't think so. When you play Sorare for a little while, like, you start to learn certain player profiles and you start to learn certain player profiles and certain team profiles, right? And very quickly, like, you realize, like, fits for certain players when it comes to SO5. It's like, I feel like as an actual player, he does well for Barca. But I don't think Sergio Roberto did badly for Barca either. But I think from, like, an SO5 perspective, I just don't think he's gonna be in the right spot. Yeah, just waste it. Just take a random shot, why don't you, prick? Oh, man. A left back, right back scores well if he gets a lot of final third passes. True. What sort of budget do you need to compete in Gas Limited? Fuck knows. I have no idea. I don't play Limited. I wouldn't know. I would say like build a team out. Like, this tool is really good. Go to builder, then go to concept beta, right? And then look at a team you want to build. Change it to All-Star Limited. Look at a team you want to build. Put them in here, right? And then it will show you like how many points that they averaged last year. Am I staying up for Miami, Orlando? Yeah, probably. I'm actually watching the Botafogo game at the moment, but yeah, I probably will be. Oh, man. Moist. I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. I love the MLS on Apple TV now. It's great. Hashtag ad. Oh, man. Give us the corner. Give us the... what? Give us the fucking corner. Yeah, they really are, Ollie. Jordi Petrovic, New England, interesting goalies left out of the squad to get a move to Europe done. Bids from Nantes and Forest already rejected. Sources say Nantes is going to put in a second bid. I've said for a while, I rate him highly. He's comfortably the best in the MLS. Like, comfortably. It's quite unfortunate, really, because he's a bit of a... he's a bit of a cheat code for the MLS. Like, his AA is just ridiculous. Even when they concede a goal, 60 based on AA alone, 74, and they conceded 2 goals. 65 and they conceded. It's ridiculous, man. But yeah, like he deserves a big move because he's genuinely a good enough for Europe goalkeeper. What does that mean for Lafon? I saw him linked to Sporting. By the way, look at this. Just randomly off topic. Fripp, you might like this. You might like this one. Look what I bought. How sick is this? Jersey team? No, it matches my... I've got a New York City jersey that has the Captain America logo on. I got this one, and I got this one as well. Because I need to buy a few new footballs. I do, Echo, yeah, I do. Show the Marvel logo. Marvel logo. So I got that one, and I got this one. I don't know what this one actually is, though. I guess that's like Captain America, Thor, the Hulk. Like, yeah. So I got those. I also just bought some Champions League ones as well. Like, I just bought a bunch of these ones as well. I like to have about 10 footballs, like, at any one point ready for, like, a potential, like, video or kick around or something. Are they displays, please? No, I'll play with them. I kick ball, mate. I kick ball. Patrick could do better than Nantes or Forest. Just depends on who goes in for him, I guess. You know? How's my boy Tiquinho Suarez not doing great? I need a decisive from him desperately. We desperately need a Tiquinho Suarez decisive. Like a penalty would be nice, you know? Here we go. Go on, whip that ball in. No, man. Look to your striker. Corner? Yeah, I know. I wonder how the Twente game goes. I think, like, it's kind of a win-win for me, because if Twente do really well, I think my All-Star Rare Pro team will do well. But if Twente concede, it kind of kills off a lot of the Super S stacks. Tiquinho! Oh! I thought that might have been it. Look at him, he's on the left wing. No, not all the way. Dude, you know what pisses me off is when teams need to attack and they just decide, yeah, let's go all the way back to the goalie. That's just always amazing, isn't it? I can't believe Play Sharper experts, quote unquote, are predicting lineups for games that are in over 2 weeks. Should I get an MLS team? Like, I mean, yeah, but you haven't got that much, like, utility left with these cards, realistically. I mean, the prices are great, but, like, you have what? I mean, you have, I guess, like, a third of a season left. If I were you, if you're gonna get an MLS team, I would try and get a team that's gonna be locked in for next year as well. Save you're going to have to buy those players next year, I guess. 11 games left, and obviously League Cup games as well. Yeah. So like, but I would go, yeah, like players like Gil, who is pretty much locked in for next year. Like he, unless something crazy happens, probably is going to be at Nashville next. At New England next year. I would say Hector Herrera. I don't think he is going to be anywhere but Houston next year. You know, like Hill's limited for £60 is nuts to me. I don't like Mukhtar. I don't rate Mukhtar that highly. Personally, a bit of a Mukhtar hater. He went ahead and started collecting. That's fair enough. I might buy MLS Pass just to watch Messi tonight. Almada is the biggest question mark of all of them. I agree. I'm thinking like midfielders from the MLS that I really like. It's tough because the thing is with MLS is like there isn't really in anywhere other than semi-pro an MLS only competition. So it's like most of the time it's rare that a top team in America / champion America is an MLS only team. Most of the time it's got Argentinian cards, Mexican cards, Brazilian cards and whatnot. I don't know what just happened. They were playing ads on my thingy. Don't tell me it's a Tiquinho header and then he misses it. Oh, he handballed anyway. Fair enough. Penalty for Botafogo. Right. Is it actually? You guys are a bit ahead of me. I fucking hope it is. Is that actually a penalty? Lars, don't do this to me. Is that actually? It is? Really? That would be fantastic. A cheeky little Tiquinho Suarez goal would be very nice. Tiquinho's getting ready. Oh, like... I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't think it is. It could be. Oh, it is. It is. Inshallah. It is. Let's fucking go. What an awful, awful attempt at a tackle that is. Come on, Tiquinho Suarez, my boy. My boy. The hero. The hero we not only wanted, but needed. In before he misses it. Oh, I'd cry. I think I'd cry. I think I would shed a tear if he misses it. You're really ahead of me. I'm in the 87th minute. 87:46. 87:45. Got the lucky MLS ball. Kiss the ball. Bang. Header it. What a goal. Tiquinho Suarez is my hero. We have the same boots. I wear the same boots as Tiquinho Suarez. Goal. I trust Lars. Lars wouldn't lie to me. Goal, 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 goal. I got the notification. Yes, Tiquinho Suarez off the bench. My goat. My fucking goat. My fucking goat. I mean, this lineup's quote-unquote projected 9th. I mean, there's so many games left to play. It's not going to happen. But, like, we fucking love that. Get in there, boys. Come on. That is fantastic. Again, the only thing is sweat because Gerson might not play. You know? Like, he's apparently 100% locked into play by everybody. But he might not play for some reason. It's possible. So, yeah, we'll have to see. But a cheeky Hector Herrera 100 points tonight would also go down an absolute treat. I want to see where he puts his penalty. I reckon bottom right. He's shaping up for it. Here we go. Tiquinho Suarez. I'm only just seeing the penalty now. Yeah, bottom right. You love to see it. Good in. Come on, boys. Fucking Tiquinho Suarez. Golden boot. The man with the golden boots at it again. This ball, as soon as I started playing with it. You love to see it. Shit, I just dropped it. Sorry about that. Flamengo play a team called Olympia. Now, I don't know how good or bad they actually are. Olympia. Frutos. Let me see how they've been playing. Paraguay. Tiquinho's in such great form. Oh, mate, he is a baller. I'm really glad that I went out and picked up the super rare. Because I was, like, in two minds whether to pick it up or not. I'm glad that I did. There's only 5 on the whole platform as well, which is really nice. So it's a really good differential. I probably overpaid a little bit at the time. But, like, the good news is, like, at the time it was a bit of an overpay because I sent 0.9 ETH plus these cards. But the only one of these cards I would like to have got back is Joey Veerman. Like, Arujo has moved to Flamengo and just doesn't play. Tuma has moved to a Liga and team and potentially won't be as good as he used to be. And then Joey Veerman, I think, will be good next year. He's the only one that I would have wanted back. Now it doesn't look like a bad deal at all. No, it doesn't. Because I've already finished second place with this Tiquinho card as well in All-Star Rare Pro. I don't know what he's won me in terms of rewards. He's only won me 2 cards so far, but he's won me back like 0.4 ETH, nearly. So it's like, you know. Would Lanzini from West Ham smash it at River Plate? You'd think he'd do well. What goalkeeper to get from America? It's a good question. Are you America or MLS? If you go MLS, who would I go for as a goalkeeper? Major League Soccer. Who would I go for if I was going for an MLS goalkeeper? I think Pais is a good shout, but I would go with probably Berkey. Weather delay in the Miami game? Oh, piss out. I would probably say Berkey, because when Berkey keeps a clean sheet, I know he has these awful games in him, but when he keeps a clean sheet, he keeps a bloody clean sheet. Do you know what I mean? He keeps an absolute clean sheet. So I'd say Berkey's probably my pick. Oh, mate, go over there. We get a second penalty. Chris Brady. Isn't there a bit of uncertainty, though? Randomly gets rotated every now and then. I don't know. He's not bad. He's pretty good. It's just, I remember Laird being really disappointed winning this card. So it's like, I can't look at this card and be like, wow, what a good guy, you know? Just because Laird was so disappointed. If I only had played... If I'd have played Tiquinho Suarez, I'd have Pansil. Or Angelino. If only I had Bardachki. I got Blake. I also got utility for international games as well, which is a big bonus. That's true. That's true. He had some really nice international games as well. Oh. Right. Well, I'm very happy with the Tiquinho goal now. That's made me very happy. Do we know what time? Sorry, was it just because you wanted to stack Genk and Galatasaray in this lineup? It was just made the most sense. They both had the best lineup, the best matchups of the week. Galatasaray were like 70-something% to win, and Genk were high to win as well. They even lost, which is funny. But like this, realistically, we should have had a goal here. The big chance created was such a massive chance. I cannot believe that Tolu didn't get his foot to it. Then the player that did just hit it straight at a defender on the line. So that was really unfortunate. Then he got a yellow card, which was a stupid yellow card anyway. So he ended up on only 52 points in the end. And then like we got unfortunate in this game as well because unfortunately Angelino just dropped a stinker. Karem, I don't think Karem played badly. I was very surprised at how poor his score was in the end, but it's because of his midfielder card. Hang on. Oh, that's terrible. Botafogo are attacking again. Here we go. I feel like they haven't done anything there because I feel like Lars would have told me. Fripp, I thought the game was a weather delay. Is it not a weather delay for Inter Miami? Rollheiser? Oh, I think I looked at that guy, you know. I think I looked at this guy. Yeah, this guy's smashing it. I did look at this guy. The only thing is like, he's premium price. That's the only issue with this guy is his premium price. That's why I didn't buy him in the first place. Him, I tell you who I really like as well. It's a different card entirely. but I like Nahuel Barrios as a forward with the AA he gets. I know he's been sucking lately, and maybe he's lost his place in the squad. I don't know, but his AA is great for a forward. So good. Baribo, Israeli striker, joined Philly this summer, and that probably means Carranza or Ura leaves. Because I don't see him being a bench player. Who do you think is most likely to go? Carranza will go to Europe. I'd put money on it. I would put good money on Carranza going to Europe, to be honest. Just because, like... Am I going to go to a cash wallet? Yeah. I think Carranza goes to Europe because he's a really good player, man. He heads out in winter. Yeah, I would guess the same thing. Every time I scroll down, I just see that fucking thing. This guy captained Jesus Ferreira in this lineup? Good day, Pikachu. Why would you captain Jesus Ferreira? Bod actually got 100 points, man. What are your thoughts on Pierre-Lee Malou? I feel like he's a sleeper pick. I looked at this guy a while ago. He's not bad. He gets some nice scores. I don't like good players in bad teams, though. Like, Brestois aren't a great team. And the thing with good players in bad teams is that, like, eventually I feel like these players burn out in a season. You know, does that make sense? It's pissing it down? Oh, God. What's going to happen with Kai Wagner? Is he going to leave on a free, or is he staying in the MLS? I don't know. I don't know. Let me get Apple TV up on my other monitor. Let me see what the weather's like. I remember when I went to an Inter Miami game, it was pissing it down then. Yeah, I feel like when you get players like this that like almost single-handedly carry a team on their back, it's like often it feels like eventually they kind of like, yeah, they burn out and they're no longer as good. They don't hit those for a rematch. Oops. There you go. I know I know that road. I've walked down that road. Jesus, it is pissing it down. The good thing with Miami is that it pisses it down for a little while and then stops. Although it looks really dark out. What time is it in Miami? Why is it so dark at that time? It's only like 8 PM. I have no idea about Wagner. It's 8 PM. What the fuck? Why is it so dark? Sun set a long time ago, apparently. Should we have a look at the Sorare Reddit? Sorare Reddit sucks. I can't lie. There's never anything interesting. Ever. Shit, I bet it's raining like crazy. 7:57 yet. It is raining like crazy. Juventus are cooking. For you, it's 1:57. Right, it's 1 AM for me. Damn, I wonder how long. Lightning's been reported in the area. Please exit the seating bowl and seek shelter. Not the Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen has been spotted in the area. Please do not race Lightning McQueen. What the fuck? What the hell? I was not expecting that. What the fuck? What the hell? What? Why was it so... Bro got cooked. Let me see what Fred's saying. Any news on Fred? I haven't got him in a recent search. What's that laugh? I just wasn't expecting it. Damn, Fred looks different. Jesus Christ. Huge pair of tits on the right side then. Jesus Christ. Where's the Galatasaray stuff? Game suspended? No way. Is that actually? Rain like hell. If you don't know it, it's not been suspended, has it? I hope not. Gustav Isaacson's going to be going to Lazio. I just bought the pass as well. I mean, Houston played tonight as well, so, you know, there's that. Oh, apparently Fred will join Galatasaray. Has Fred gone up much in price, actually? Damn. They suspended for weather delay? Okay. Alright, fair enough.
City, we're scheduled to begin the knockout round of Leagues Cup in about 9 minutes. That is not going to happen. We are in a severe weather delay in South Florida, and this is about 20 minutes of rain, and you can see how torrential the downpour has been.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. Looking at that pitch, I will be shocked if this game goes ahead. I will be shocked if this game goes ahead. I don't know how they dry that pitch out. Yeah, Raul might be right. Raul might cook. Man United are waiting to sell Fred. Will 100% happen. It's difficult. Galatasaray, but the clubs are entering the race as well. It's Miami. Remember that Scotland versus Georgia game? I do remember that, yeah. Yeah, but that pitch is fucked, man. The DRV stadium sucks, dude. Bro, that pitch is crazy. I don't know if I can get like DMCA for showing this on stream, but look at this. Look at the rain, boys. Look at that pitch. I don't see a world in where they can actually play on it. Look at that pitch. Look at that. No way they could play on that, surely. There's no way they play on that. Calling my lawyer. I'd be shocked if they can play on that. DMCA. Are we good? Are we alive? Okay, we're still going. We're still going, guys. We're still going. Don't panic. They're going to swim in it, I think. That's Florida for you. Well, I went to Florida like 3 weeks ago. I went to an Orlando City and an Inter Miami game. And, like, both of them rained like crazy, to be fair. That's so annoying. Why would they... I'm in Orlando. Yeah, I went to Orlando City versus Philadelphia Union, and then I went to the beautiful game charity match as well. Give me free cards or you're going to jail, pal, for illegally streaming. This is blatantly, I don't think you understand, buddy. I'm Captain America. I will just beat you up. How about that? I am Captain America. What are you gonna do? Bam! What do you guys think about stacking? I think it's skill. I think it takes a lot of skill to stack. Can't believe how upset people are getting about stacking, by the way. Should we ever look at some of the replies on my tweet? I haven't looked at them yet. I was waiting to do a video. My plan was I was going to like get a load of different shirts and like disguises and stuff and go to different parts of my house and read people's tweets, but as a different person. I just can't be arsed. It's a lot of work. Fripp thinks it's boring. The MLS pass is so expensive I'm going to fall asleep before the game. Fall asleep of malnourishment because you spent all your food money on the MLS pass. I do think it's boring. I think it depends on your definition of boring. Because I tell you what, I had a lot of fun watching Galatasaray when I had 3 players in play. And I think I'll enjoy watching them when I have Icardi back as well. And I have like 4 or 5 players from Galatasaray playing. I think I'll have a lot of fun watching them. Same with Genk. Like I much more enjoy watching them when I have multiple players playing. Because then like... it's like they're now showing the Atlanta game. I thought for a second it just randomly cleared up and they were playing. It's fun because it's like if you have a striker playing, it's boring to watch the team when they're like defending, for example, right? But if you have a striker, defender, midfielder, all of a sudden, like when they're defending, like you're buzzing about a tackle or an interception, and when they're attacking, you're buzzing about your midfielder playing a ball to your striker and things like that, you know. Semi-stacks look nice, goalkeeper and defender from one team, and then two people. The thing is, like, very rarely do people play 5-man stacks. In fact, almost never do people play 5-man full stacks. That's what people have been doing, the 3-man stacks, for a long time. Like, a lot of the time, people have been running, like, Twente, for example. People would run the Twente defensive stack because Twente were insane defensively. And they're the only team where they've actually had a full 5-stackable team, in my opinion. You know, having, like, Smal, Proper, Zaruki, and Cherney. That's one of the only teams ever that's worked for a full 5-man stack because you had a forward that took sets, a absolute battering ram of a midfielder in Zaruki, and then great defenders. Watching the game with a stack is fun because like everything happens that matter. I got a Man United stack because my team isn't supported, so it'll be nice to follow someone else. I think stacking a team you like watching can definitely be fun. I agree. I think in general though, like, it's funny because it's like realistically, like, there are so many strategies in Sorare where you can sit there and be like, that's boring. That's boring. That's not, you know what I mean? And I don't agree. Like, I don't think stacking is a boring strat in Sorare because, like, you can sit there and say, oh, anyone can go and buy a PSG stack or a Bayern stack, but you don't realize how little those players actually win rewards. Genuinely. How little those players actually win rewards in a 5-man stack. Non-big team stacks are fun with Cap 240. Someone asked me about Manprit Sorare earlier. And I was thinking about making a video on underrated or cheap under-the-radar stacks. And I think Sturm Graz is a very, very good stack. I think it's quite cheap. The only issue is that goalkeeper's under 23, which is the problem. Sherpen's under 23. And that makes it a little bit of an issue. But I think you can make a very strong... Because Sorare is a forward that takes sets. So then your defenders have a chance to score off your forward's assist, which is really nice. And they have a decent midfielder in Stankovic, who is... was it Stankovic I was looking at, or someone else? I actually don't think it was Stankovic I was looking at. I think it was... Was it Herlander I was looking at? They had a decent midfielder. No. Who was it that I was looking at? Might have been a forward that was a midfielder card. Was it this guy? I think it might be this guy. Anyway. Oh, was it Prass? It was Prass. Okay. Yes, it was this guy. Yeah. Like, you have a really nice midfielder here in Prass. So it's like... realistically, you have a solid team here that's not super expensive that could make a really good stack, to be honest. That's what I think. And there's quite a few like this as well. There's quite a few different teams like this that are good stackable teams because it's not stupidly expensive. I know Sharpen's expensive, but you can always replace Sharpen with someone until you can afford to get somebody else. Sharpen is mint. He's just a Ajax mint. He's just more expensive because he's under 23, which is annoying. But they're not the only team. You know, I think another really nice stack you can run with, and this one's becoming a bit popular recently because a lot of people have been talking about it, but it is Utrecht. I think Utrecht could be a decent stack. This one might be more of a 3-man stack than a 5-man stack, but running Toornstra, Kleber, Barkas, for example, or Bosdogan, Kleber, Barkas could be really good. You could possibly do a 5-man stack with this one and run Bosdogan and Toornstra, but I think most of the time one of them doesn't smash. I think Sparta Rotterdam is not a bad stack. It's just the Vito van Krooi, like, uncertainty is a bit of an issue with the Sparta Rotterdam stack. But these guys smash a lot of the lower end teams in Eredivisie, and their goalkeeper gets amazing AA. But I don't know if Bart Vrens is going to be there next year or not. But you have good midfielders and good forwards here, and a great goalkeeper in a Sparta Rotterdam stack too, because that could be a really nice stack to run to. To find another, I mean, they played Volendam. or Vitesse. They won 4-0. They beat Canberra. Canberra 3-0. Let's have a look at how you do with a Sparta stack. You would probably have won All-Star Rare Pro if you had a Sparta stack here. You had Rare Ollie, Super Rare Vreens, Super Rare Mignans, Rare Van Croy, Rare Sato or something like that. You'd have probably won All-Star Rare Pro. Or at least got top 10 pretty comfortably. You know what I mean? And what I like about this stack is a lot of the time, like, it's the same players that are constantly smashing for this one. Saito off the bench, Vrenz again, Ollie again, you know? It's 50-50 that he leaves. He is an incredible goalkeeper. I almost bought him in the summer. He's a really good goalkeeper. So there are, like, this is the thing. I think a lot of people, not everybody, I think there are different opinions from different people, but I think a lot of people have an issue with stacking because it doesn't require scouting and things like that. But ultimately, there are some amazing, amazing stacks that you could buy just by scouting the right stack, and that could be where the fun comes in for you. Like, I know PSU fans did really well with his Genk stack last year, and like Genk weren't a team that were going to smash like they did last year, and they didn't smash, but they did well. Like, I'm trying to find, maybe, I think is this his only Van der Vaart that he has? I mean, look at some of the rewards this guy's won. He's won 1.8 ETH from this card alone. 10 ETH in lineups that he's had since he bought this card. You know, Haddock Split is a really nice and cheap stack as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is that the only Van der Vaart he has? Look at his Genk players. I know he's won some good shit from his Genk players. Now he's just a fan of Genk, which is quite funny. Like his rare Daniel Munoz, right? He bought this card for... What did he pay for this card? He bought a big bunch of players from this guy. Actually, he paid like 6 ETH for these players. Damn. Let me see the rewards that this Munoz has won for him though. 6 ETH, 1.2 ETH for himself, 1.3 ETH for himself. You know what I mean? Part of the gallery when he started. Yeah, he bought a gallery, didn't he? But yeah, like this is what I mean. There are stacks you can buy. 21 exactly team last year that people expected to do how they did, you know? I don't get how stacking is any less boring than just picking the 5 best players. True. Didn't you get Ollie Sato's award, been rooming to Austria Vienna? So great link with Fitz. I did, but I got rid of him. I sold him and picked up... I sold him to Sir Hiss to fund... I needed the extra like 0.06 ETH to buy Super Red Demerbe yesterday. So yeah, that is that's what I did. He is linked to Sweden as well. That's my only fear, is that he's also linked to Sweden, and it's like could do really well if he doesn't go there, but it's worrying, you know. If he goes to Sweden, he just loses all utility, and it's like fuck. So hang on. I don't think that you can actually... Okay, good. Introducing Cash Wallet. Should I quickly do this now? Add your ID. I need to take a picture of my fucking ID. Are you kidding me? How do I get it onto my PC? Maybe I email it to myself. Hang on. I just need to take a photo of my freaking... driving license. One sec, boys. Oh, my desk is disgusting. I need to order a new mouse mat as well. Show it on stream and we'll DM you a screenshot. It's not a bad idea. You guys wouldn't fucking like arrive at my house and shit, would you? Like order me pizza and crap? I wouldn't mind that if you paid for it. What if I just uploaded a fucking picture of my cock? Let me just email this to myself. What's that, boys? What do you reckon would happen if I just sent, like, if I just uploaded a picture of my dick instead of actually like... Nicholas would show up at your front door. Hell yeah. Upload front. Here we go. What are these labeled as? Image underscore. Oops. That one. Yeah. Upload back. Submit ID. There we go. We're reviewing your ID. I just sent him a picture of my fucking spread apart butthole. Enjoy the 5% tax on that bastard. Oh, we have the Houston Dynamo lineups in. What happened to Steres, man? Steres just doesn't play anymore. Herrera starts, Escobar starts, Steve Clark starts. Put it on action. Oh, let me, Alright. Okay. So, well, that's good. I mean, Herrera starts, which is nice. I don't think anyone was worried about that. Oh, no. Oh, the Steve Clark starting guy. Third now. Oh, 71 points. Cool. You'd love to see that. He's done really well there. Oops. Why was I mentioned by Fripp? What did Fripp mention me in? What the fuck? This guy's the main character. It's the Dorsey show with Houston. That's true. I'm really gutted because I bought Steres and Escobar, and when I bought them, it was a great pickup. Like, it made a lot of sense when I picked them up. Let me show you when I picked them up what they looked like from home, and it was really annoying because it was like teams Houston Dynamo at home, right? I picked them up before this one, before the Austin game, right? And it was like 77, 85, 94, no decisives either. It was no decisives, so it was like. Oh, sorry, I picked them up just after the Los Angeles game, sorry. So, like, 3 scores with no decisives, right? A 50. I was like, 50's fine. And they were keeping clean sheets as well, which is amazing, right? Like, these games, for example, I picked up Steres, Escobar, and Clark. Because had I have got these games out of those players, right? We're podiuming multiple times in Champion America Rare Pro with these Super Reds, right? In this one, for example, Escobar 77, Steres 63, Clark 70, Herrera 64. Had I had them in when they got 85 and 84 and 82, I'm podiuming in Champion America Rare Pro, you know? Like 93 and 82 and 89, I'm podiuming in Champion America Rare Pro. But unfortunately, like, Houston just decided, we're going to be shit from now on. And I don't even start Steres anymore. It's bloody annoying. So... Escobar is definitely a card that I've lost a lot of money on. I overpaid like crazy for this card. I was the top dot by a long shot. And he sold right after for nowhere near. So, yeah, sucks. But, you know, sometimes you take L's, man. Sometimes you take L's. We could go full face cam. I think my cash wallet has been accepted. Congrats, your ID is verified. No way. Let's fucking go. You can now receive cash deposit withdrawals and competitions. How do I activate it then? I would like cash right now. Pay me money, please. How do I activate the cash wallet? It's in payment settings. Settings, payment settings. Only accept cash offers. No, I don't want that. I don't mind. I'll save it. I can't accept both. But like I saw somebody have a little cash wallet on their actual thing. I don't have that. Rip. So is this Miami game going to go ahead or what? Mine's in the top right. That's what I mean. I don't have that. I've yet to activate my trap card. I don't have a cash wallet in the top right. I have it set to both though. I would like to know how much is in my cash. Maybe it's because I don't have any money in my cash wallet. Add Sorare cards that currently held in an external wallet. This will allow you to use the cards for his fantasy game and list them on the market. Okay, no. It said that it was accepted. I don't have anything in that section. Look. Always ideal. It takes some time to pop up. Okay, that's fair enough. So what's going on with the Inter Miami game then? Are we playing or what? What the fuck? Inter Miami. Inter Miami, lads. Inter Miami CF. Let me drop them a follow. We are under a weather delay at the D. Okay. Fuck knows what's going down then. It's showing the Atlanta game. I know. For some reason, I'm sat here watching the Atlanta game. Should we do some kicky ups? My room's a bit of a mess at the moment, though. My room is a bit of a mess. Oh yeah, I have like. Oh, you can't see it. I have like a scrape down here from Miami when I was there, and it just wouldn't wash out. Oops. I'm probably going to wake someone up doing this, but fuck it. Ah! Oh, this one's slippy. I can't do kick-ups, by the way. I'm shit at it. Let me try this one. This one's a bit less pumped up. Don't ballet, that's me, mate. I just can't do kicky ups. I never have been able to. I've got these big ass legs though. For hitting the ball hard. Shocking techers. I've never been good at kick ups. I don't know why. Try this one. I don't know why. I've never been good at it. Oops. I just can't do it. You know? I don't know. Never been good at it. I've got good ball control, I just can't do kicky ups. Ah. Nah. Stick to football, mate. I am there. I am. You see Taquito Suarez? What a fucking goat, mate. What a fucking goat off the bench. So happy. So happy. Fucking Taquito Goat Suarez. Ah. Shame you've got him in a meh lineup. What are you talking about, mate? The meh lineup was projected 8th place. Nobody put their cards in Champion America this week. That's why I put them in there. It's not a bad lineup at all. Because realistically, looking at the amount of games and things like that and where people put their players, I think it's unlikely we have a goalkeeper thingy. It was like 5 rewards until earlier. Yeah, literally. So like, I think unless there's some ridiculous clean sheet that happens, it's not actually that bad of a start. There's a couple smashes here and we could be looking good. Because my captain's still not played, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I was really gutted that Pansil didn't get the assist in the All-Star Super Rare lineup. Then fucking Angelina got a massive score point downgrade, like 10 points. It was fucked. And then I've just been unlucky as fuck. Because this lineup started amazingly, and Heynen got an injury in the 8th minute. So, like, finishing on 36.8 after a dreadful tackle. So, it's like, I've been very unlucky this week. Been very unlucky. What can you do, man? What can you do? I'm still waiting to see if this Miami game's going to go ahead. It might be a Houston night, you know what I mean? Bow. Your Cash Wallet ID has been validated. Let's go. I am now a cash kind of guy. Cash money kind of guy, you know what I mean? Just got a couple of cash guys. I don't know why Apple TV is showing this game, though. This is a bit stupid, in my opinion. I think it's a bit silly. Have I got a Prem stack? Kind of. I've got the sprinklings of a Prem stack. I have a Man United stack, basically. Manchester United. I just don't have a goalkeeper yet. I want Onana. But, like, I ain't going to... most of the time, won't play these guys together anyway. These are... The idea was just to get Bruno some extra XP bonus, and then, like, these guys will just be good for cap modes, probably. Unless Fred goes to Galatasaray, then he'll be great for SO5. But the rest of them will just be cap mode players. Like, I reckon most of the time it'll be Varane, Casemiro, Anthony, and Garnacho in, like, cap 240 rare. Yeah, I did, Bobby. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm intrigued by the fact that Flecken's price is so cheap compared to where Raya was. I guess he's gone up a little bit now. Someone's trying to use the news to offload their super rare. Who's got their super rare listed up? Come fly with me. Someone's trying to use the news. I'm very surprised though. David Raya was quite expensive last year. The fact that like realistically, I mean Flecken's a bit worse than David Raya to be fair, but like. Clean sheets wise, should be relatively similar. I think Flecken will be in a good spot. I think Flecken at Brentford and Flecken at Freiburg are relatively similar. Well, hang on, what's being said in this Discord? How are you anyway, Nat? You good? Charles Keteler's going to Atlanta on loan. Waiting on a Hector Herrera masterclass. Let me see your lineups. I need him to bang, but at the same time, you're breathing up my ass in fucking All-Star Super Rare. So I'd also, like, you know, rather you didn't pass me. No, I think you've got Clark and Herrera. I would, like... This is a very good lineup. What you projected, 12th. I can't believe you didn't fucking captain Diego Gonçalves, though. Oh, that's tough. If only. I mean, who is to know? 6'3". I've just clocked 6'3". What the fuck? He's genuinely the obvious choice. Yeah, what the hell? I mean, low-key kind of hope that Steve Clark doesn't keep a clean sheet. But like, if he does, you're eating good. This I'm worried this Inter Miami game might get called off, you know. I'm worried. Like, let me type Inter Miami into it and see what's going on. The pitch looks awful. The fact they're just showing the Atlanta versus Miami game on Apple TV as well. Is it stopped raining? I'll be shocked if this game goes ahead. He's only the obvious choice. How come you didn't captain him then if he's obvious choice? Tressel did well for you. Oh, you've sold someone here. Okay. Didn't Vavro get an assist? Did he? 49 points after conceding 3 goals is massive. Find the outlier instead of being the G. Wait. Find the outlier instead of being the G? What do you mean? Find the outlier instead of being the G. I have no idea what you mean. Read all of the messages. I'm guessing that 1 or 2 didn't send, because for me it says he's genuinely the obvious choice for captain, not even in hindsight. Then it says and find the outline instead of being the G. So I'm guessing that one or 2 messages didn't send, or were held or something. Yeah, well, here we go. I'm a bit worried about this into Miami game though. I wouldn't want to play on these conditions if I were Messi. I was trying to be cool by picking a guy and people like OMG sick SFI manager, what a choice. I'll be honest with you, like I think more people would have been impressed if you captained this guy. I mean most people don't know who the fuck this guy is. How do you think a rem stack will do? I don't know. They could do really well. They could do horrifically. Imagine Messi saying he's not playing. Yeah, I think he had a bit of rain in France as well. You know. There's no like news or anything like that though. I want to see a video. I want to see if someone's put like a video of the rain. If the rain starts dying down, then we're looking good. Did Vavro get an assist? Did he? Don't know. Should we have a look? Should we see if the game's on YouTube? Let's see if we can get Nep's hopes up. Let's see. We'll be the deciders, Nep. All right. What a goal! What a fucking goal that is. To be fair, that's an unreal finish. I've just realised I might as well put it on just in case the audio gets done. That's an insane finish. That technique is ridiculous. The side foot. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. All right, what we got here? What number is that? Vavro? Oh wow. Vavro's number 3. Okay, we're looking for numero 3. Definitely not that one because it's bloody. Oh, it could be that one. No, just interception. Okay. Is that the same one? Yeah, cool. Alright, here we go. Where's number 3? No, this one's definitely not Vavro. That's a great goal, though. Fair enough. That lad is cooking. Is that Gonçalves? This isn't Vavro, is it? It's got to be the last goal then, surely. Oh no, it's 4. They scored 6. I'm waiting for this apparent Dennis Vavro assist. That wasn't Vavro. Very good strike, to be fair. Oh. I'm guessing this was, okay, Vavro clearance. It's whether or not this touches the guy in black. I don't think it does. It literally depends on, like, it depends on if Opta think it touches number 21 or not. Because that was definitely a Vavro assist otherwise. I don't know if you're still here, Nep. It solely depends on if Opta think it touched the guy in black or not. Oh, it does. It does. It definitely does. It's stupid, but yeah, it touches him. Yeah, that's pain. That's pain. It definitely does. It sucks. I hate how, like, anal Opta are. Like, I really hate how anal Opta are. They are so, like, so fucking, like, it should be an assist. That is ultimately an assist. Like, every other website will have that down as an assist, right? Because realistically, like, yes, it touches him, but barely. You know what I mean? It doesn't change the ball. It's still an assist. That, unfortunately, not true. Because I remember having one with Barco last year where Barco played a pass across the goal and it literally, like, skimmed a player's boot and it wasn't given an assist. I think it literally depends on who you get at Opta. If you had a guy at Opta that gave that as an assist, I don't think they overturn it. But if you get a guy that gives it as not an assist, again, I don't think they overturn it. I think it just depends on who you get. Sometimes it touches the player and still gets given, and sometimes it doesn't. That, in my opinion, that is an assist. I don't care what anyone says. This right here is an assist. I know it touches him once, right? But, like, you know, Oscarson wins the duel here. That is an assist in my opinion. But Opta I don't think overturn it, sadly. I doubt they do anyway. Just knowing Opta. Sorare is more wrong than right. Don't even get me started. Like, I love Sorare. I've met Sorare in person. I met him in France. He's a lovely guy. I tell you something as well, right? His wife is beautiful as well. Like, they're a really good couple. Which one was it? I need to find this thread between me and Sorare because it pissed me off. Here we go. I'm sorry, but this is a last man tackle. This is I don't give a shit. Sorare claimed to me the player didn't have possession of the ball. Because the goalie tackled him. That's why he didn't have possession of the ball. He takes a touch here, and if the goalie doesn't make the tackle, he literally gets the ball for a tap-in. I don't care what you say. This is a last man tackle. There is no way on God's green earth this is not a last man tackle. Absolutely fuming. And Sorare saying it, Sorare, like, I was genuinely, like, actually like frustrated. Because I don't see how you can think the player... He takes 2 touches of the ball. He takes 1 here, right? And then with his left foot as well. Here's perfect control. It's like, yeah, literally. Like, I don't know how many touches of the ball you need. This is what annoys me. This is what annoys me, right? 1 touch of the football right here, right? Look, ball comes down. Is that... Do I now have control of the ball? I touched the ball down once. Do I now have control of the ball? Or because I've touched it once, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, just because you touch it once does not mean that you don't have control of the ball. There is no such thing as an amount of touches needed to have control of the ball. You can have control of the ball without even touching the ball. Like, literally. You can, a ball could come to you. The amount of times a ball goes to a defender and they don't even touch the ball, but they're in control of it because no one's near them. They're not going to get the, you know what I mean? It's genuinely infuriating. And it's not even... I don't even have this goalkeeper. Like, I literally don't have the goalkeeper. It's just annoying because I know there'll be times in the future where it's me on the receiving end. What about how they treated Laird at the prize pools? I didn't see it. Where can I see how they... I'm guessing on Laird's Twitter account? Where can I find that tweet? His tweet, sorry. That reward stuff was BS. Where can I find like Laird's tweet and then their response? Here we go. What kind of... What kind of response is this? Look at survey data, it was given. Raphael was a goalkeeper. Good. I'm glad it was given. There you go, they gave it in the end. It was a last man tackle, ultimately. It was a last man tackle. And Opta gave it. So I think that Opta... I don't know if Opta will give that assist or not. The only thing that Nep... This is the only thing, Nep. Because I just saw your tweet. I don't think Sorare can actually add decisives onto your players. New kickoff time is 9:35 PM. So what's that? Like... Is that in like 50 minutes? I don't think Sorare can add anything though. This is the thing. I think it has to be Opta adding it. I think the idea of this tweet from him is to like give people clarity. But I don't think he's then... I think the only thing he can do is send it to Opta. Didn't they give the last man tackle? It's because Opta would have updated it. Yeah, this response is a bit snarky and a bit like unnecessary. Ultimately, Laird was right. Did anyone else reply? For both Game Week 392 and 394, Challenger Europe was opened with more generous rewards as we anticipated. There would be more teams covered overall in this division. For the 3 qualifiers, already mentioned it. Champion Omega prize pool has been checked and it is correct. At least cup matches are included when calculating the data. Challenger Europe prize pool... What are you talking about? But it wasn't correct. I really... Like... Don't get me wrong, all right? I don't want to make this... I'm going to pause the music so I don't allow the music to affect my brainwaves and say what I want to say. I have met all the guys at Sorare in person, and they're all genuine legends. Like, I love Sorare. I love the guys in charge, right? I think they're top guys. But too often than not, you have an issue, and the first instinct for Sorare is to tell you you're wrong without even looking at it. And it is the most infuriating shit in the world. They don't actually look at your issue. They don't actually check the data. They just tell you you're wrong straight away. And I know this because myself, I have had an issue where I won a Erkan Kara. Now, this is the dumbest shit in the world. This is so stupid. I got told I was wrong for this, right? I got told that I was in the wrong for this, and I wasn't, right? So, I came 6th place and won Erkan Kara in Champion America Rare Pro. 7th place won Noel Book, 8th place won Cifuentes, and 9th place won Jack Elliott. Now, realistically, these should have all been swapped, because if you actually look at the prize pool and you look at where these were, Noel Book was here, Cifuentes was here, right? Where was Erkan Kara? At the bottom, and Jack Elliott was ahead of him. So 9th place would have card ahead of me, 8th place would have card way ahead of me, and 7th place would have card literally 30 places higher than me, right? I came 6th, higher than all of these guys, and won a card at the bottom of the pool. It was wrong. Unfortunately, right, they responded to me and just told me I was wrong. I was just wrong, apparently. I was just wrong. I was told straight away. Now, I don't know if the tweet's been deleted or what. I don't know where it is. I had a reply, though. Essentially, I was just wrong. I wasn't wrong. This should never happen. The prize pools are there for a reason. You don't have players layered in prize pools and then give out them in random orders. I can't win an Mbappe for 6th place. But they told me that I could. They basically told me that it's completely randomized. Essentially, you could win an Mbappe for 6th place. You fucking can't, you liars. But it really annoyed me, and it's the exact same thing here. Paul's initial response is to tell Laird he's wrong. When Laird was fucking right. Laird was literally right, and it fucking infuriates me. This side of it infuriates me. The communication and the stuff like that is what infuriates me. Because they are good guys, but they like, it's annoying when you get told you're wrong when you know you're not wrong. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's my rant over. Apologies. I know that Laird was fuming about that. I don't know if he told anyone, but I know for a fact he was livid about that. And that's why I actually played a bunch of my cards in Champion America, because I knew it was wrong. And, like, this lineup's apparently projected 8th place, potentially. Like, where are we? This lineup's apparently projected 8th place, and the reason why is because it just isn't that many cards being played in Champion America Rare Pro this week. But now there's actually 20 rewards rather than 7. I calculate my rewards every week, and 9/10 times I get a player with a margin of 10 within my section of the prize pool based on ranking. They decided to fix it with increasing rewards when the game week already started. A lot of people skipped America because it had like 5 rewards. Exactly. Like, you know, it annoys me because had they have taken Laird seriously, they wouldn't have had to change it after the lock. I guarantee Sorare will say something back to net like, oh, because of this, because of that, and then Vavro gets given the assist anyway, you know? Oh, man. It shouldn't annoy me that much, right? But, like, just little things like that do irk me a little bit. Being told you're wrong when you know you're not wrong is a very, very frustrating experience. Brand new here. I submitted a decisive ticket to Sorare. You did? 2 AM for this one. They said they're looking into it for a Mukhtar assist. Do you still have your Mukhtar Nep? I don't know if Nep might not be here anymore, actually. Oh, he sold a lot of cards. Nice. That one sucks. I did see when he won this. This is a shit card to win, man. It's not a bad, like, every now and then gets decent scores, but, like, for, like, 6th place, that's a shitty card to win, man. Need more Haber DA reenactments? Oh, man, absolutely. You do still have your Mukhtar? It's been tough for him. Hopefully Surridge makes a difference, but £240 is crazy for this card. That's nuts, man. That is crazy. If New England lose Petrovic, this all of a sudden becomes a really good matchup. If they lose Petrovic, that would be a great matchup in my opinion. Dude, this is stupid. I don't get it. These... Right. Oh. This right here is stupid. That... Why are you paying £140 for Surridge? And Mukhtar is £240. This is so silly in my opinion. How can you possibly think Surridge is the right pickup when Mukhtar was the one that will benefit the most from this card? Is he more expensive than Vrioni? By double. I think Sturridge will do well. I think he'll do well at Nashville. But that price is stupid in my opinion. Like, that price, don't get me wrong, for like 70, 80 quid is not bad. But like, £140, considering like realistically, like, Mukhtar's the one that benefits the most from this. Not Surridge. Timu Pukki is a better footballer than Surridge in my opinion. And he's less price. Because he's coming and he doesn't get AA. I don't think Surridge is going to get AA. He's just going to score some decent goals, you know? Like, he'll probably score, like, I don't know, 10, 15 a season, maybe. Yeah, like, get Rossi. Mate, mind blown, innit? I don't know why it annoys me. It shouldn't annoy me. I like it. Like, people... Like, it should make me feel happy when people spend their money on stupid players. Don't know why people think he's immediately going to smash. He's never been any good in England. No, like I said, like... So, my advice to you guys is, if you see a move like that, don't buy the hyped up player that's moved. Buy the players around him that are going to improve because of him. A perfect example. I told a bunch of people to do this before. I said buy Inter Miami attackers when Messi joined. I told people to buy Inter Miami attackers when Messi joined. I remember doing a stream about it. And lo and behold, you see in just 2 games, or 1 start for Messi, whatever it was, like, lo and behold, you see attackers all of a sudden, like Robert Taylor getting 100 points around him. Messi's going to make other people around him better, you know? You don't go and buy the hyped player. You go and buy the players around him. That's why I think Neymar is a great pickup. Like, so long as he doesn't go to Saudi Arabia, obviously. Wait, what? Why did he sell so cheap by there? So long as he doesn't go to Saudi Arabia, if Neymar stays here, he's only going to benefit from losing Mbappe and gaining Gonçalo Ramos, Dembele, and Asensio. And the reason why I say that is because Neymar was banging it in Liga without Mbappe and Messi anyway, right? He doesn't need those players to bang it. And now he's going to be back on all close range free kicks and all penalties. Like, brother, he's going to be insane again. I mean, he was insane last year anyway. And he's going to have a target man to aim for. He's going to have Dembele winning him penalties. Like, he's going to be great. I'm buzzing for Neymar. He's going to end NYCFC. I think he will after his contract's up at PSG. Yeah, I can see that happening. Griezmann as well. Griezmann, Neymar, Messi, all in the MLS could be insane. He's pumping up a couple of the footballs, boys. I did a big batch order of footballs. Ugh. I don't think I'm going to stay on and watch the Houston Dynamo game. I really can't be bothered. I'm just going to get into bed. I need to finish off editing the Squad Builder Showdown for later as well. Why are my big lights on? When did I turn these on? I don't remember turning those lights on. Oh, I did it for my passport thing, didn't I? I wonder why it's getting so warm. There we go. Alright, boys. I think I'm going to call it there then. Alright, the players are warming up for Inter Miami as well, which is nice. I'm probably going to call it there, boys, alright? I'm going to call it there. I'm going to jump off. I'm going to watch the stream. Watch the Apple TV games and whatnot, and yeah. Yeah, I'll probably call it there. Thank you all for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully, Messi and Hector Herrera both absolutely smash. I'm in a really weird spot, right? Because I want Twente to smash, and I want Hector Herrera to smash, but I want, like, the only issue is that Hector Herrera doing really well kind of fucks me. Hector Herrera and Twente doing really well kind of fucks me in All-Star Super Rare. Because, like, I'm already projected 17th. Like, I probably don't get a reward in All-Star Super Rare now, I don't think. Now with the 15-point down score, I probably don't get a reward, which is really unfortunate. So, I'd love for them all to smash and me to get a reward in all of them, but I probably don't get a Super Rare reward. But I'd be alright if we get, like, a couple of decent rare rewards. I don't know, who fucking knows. Anyway, thank you for tuning and watching, boys. I do appreciate it. Might be live tomorrow. It's technically my day off, so we'll see. But I appreciate you guys tuning and watching anyway. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you all in the next stream, alright? Take care of yourselves. Much love for those that are watching the video, not the stream. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys soon, alright? Take care of yourselves.